So I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about the number 108, Ikseat. And in Jyotish, there are 12 houses and 9 planets. And if you multiply them, what do you get? 108. Then you have 27 constellations, which only exist in Jyotish. Western astrology is different. They do not count the constellations. They also calculate the transits of planets 23 degrees ahead. And the difference between Western astrology and Jyotish is that if you look at some of the scientific calculators online and you ask them, so where is Jupiter now? And Jupiter is about to enter Aries. And Jyotish agrees with science and science agrees with Jyotish. So basically, Jyotish is science, even though people like to think of it as like this cow urine drinking nonsense, superstitious nonsense, but actually it was the beginning of the history of science. That's where it came from. That's where people started to calculate mathematics, because it was important for them to know the different transits of the planets into different constellations, different movement of the stars, movement of the planets. So this is very important that you know exactly what day solar eclipse is being held, for instance. This is very important to the Hindus to this day. And so the number 27, so we have 27 constellations, and each constellation is divided into 4 padas, or 4 feet. And if you multiply 4 by 27, you get the number 108. And then you have something called the Navamsha, which is considered very sacred. It's supposed to show your destiny. It's in a 9th harmonic chart. That's how it's written in English. And basically, each house is split up into 9 little portions called amsas, and Nava means 9, so 9 amshas. And each one is about 3 degrees and 23.20 degrees. So that adds up to 30 degrees, which is each house is 30 degrees long. So now you have 9 portions of each house, and you multiply that by 12 houses, and what do you get? You get 108. So that's the sacredness of the 108 numbers, and it shows up in many, many different instances like this in Jyotish. So, people think that this is all nonsense, people doing superstitious stuff, but it is actually very mathematical. It's a lot of math involved in calculating these relationships, these transits, these movements of the planets. And, history of science, we think it started with NASA in 1958, started in the US, and they suddenly, all of a sudden, out of the forehead of Zeus sprang Athena, out of the forehead of science sprang NASA, and told us everything ever known to mankind about math and science. And well, actually that's not true, but anyways, so now you know many things about the number 108. Have a good day.